Rosetta Enterprise landed costs. Landed cost computation forms one of the most important activities that affect the company's item costs and its financials. With Rosetta Enterprise landed costs, you will be able to accurately account for landed costs and variances, keeping your item costs in check and your inventory financial accounts up to date. The following scenario will show how landed costs are computed in the system. With the creation of the purchase order, we get the base cost of the items that amounts to 100,000 for 100 units of industrial water purifiers. Miscellaneous cost estimates are then specified that include brokerage, insurance, tax, wharfage that amounts to 20,000. The amount from the PO plus the miscellaneous cost estimate gives us a total acquisition cost of 120,000 that is divided with the number of units to get the landed cost of 1,200 per item. The Rosetta Enterprise system can be used with any web browser. In this example, we will log in as a purchaser to create purchase orders for imported items. Each transaction in Rosetta Enterprise features the use of railroad tracks that highlights the status of where you are in each transaction. The following shows that purchase order number 7 has been created for 100 units of industrial water purifiers. The item has a unit price of 1,120 per unit and the net of tax amount of 100,000 for all 100 units. Prior to submitting the PO for approval, the Include Landed Cost checkbox is checked to indicate that landed costs are to be included. The Miscellaneous Cost tab under the Landed Cost screen allows you to specify the other acquisition costs associated with your items. The following shows that the items in purchase order number 7 have brokerage, insurance, tax, and wharfage cost types associated. While actual invoices are not yet provided, you can specify the estimated amount for each cost type, and if needed, you can also allocate the amount to multiple items using the allocation icon. The total miscellaneous cost is computed with the sum of all estimated costs that results in a total of 20,000. The Landed Cost tab shows the landed cost computation where the item's net PO amount of 100,000 is added with the miscellaneous cost of 20,000, whose result is divided with the total quantity of 100 to get the landed cost of 1,200 for each item. With the landed cost defined for PO number 7, the PO can now be submitted for approval. To submit the PO for approval, simply click the Awaiting Approval Status button. The Approval Workflow screen allows the approver to quickly make approvals. To approve the purchase order, select the Approve action for the PO, then click the Save button. The AP Invoice screen is used to record the actual invoice that can be matched to the landed cost estimates defined. The following shows that we have created an invoice for ocean ports with an amount of 5,000 for wharfage fees. In addition to matching invoices to purchase orders, the Match PO screen also allows you to match the AP invoice to landed cost estimates. The following shows that invoice number 6 is being matched to the wharfage fee estimate of PO number 7. To match the invoice, specify the match amount of 5,000 for the PO line item, then click the Match Status button. Upon matching the AP invoice, the corresponding entry is generated in the AP Invoice Detail line. Click the Validated Status button to generate the journal entries and landed cost adjustments. Upon validating the Match AP invoice, the estimated wharfage amount is replaced with the actual wharfage amount of 5,000. The resulting total miscellaneous cost is also updated from 20,000 to 22,000. The Landed Cost tab shows the updated landed cost per item that's updated based on the new miscellaneous cost of 22,000. In the Inventory module, the Receiving screen allows you to quickly process supplier deliveries. The following shows that we have received the full purchase order quantity of industrial water purifiers into our inventory. The Cost Method inquiry shows you the item cost used in each of your inventory transactions. The following shows that the inventory receipt transaction used the updated landed cost amount of 1,220 that was computed based on the landed cost estimate and actual invoices matched, in addition to the item's base PO cost. Rosetta Enterprise also provides built-in landed cost reports. The following is the landed cost estimate report that shows a breakdown of the computed landed cost of the item. Each transaction in Rosetta Enterprise generates journal entries where you can see the resulting journals from transactions. The following shows the journals from the purchase order receipt and the validated AP invoice that was matched. In addition to purchase orders, landed costs can also be defined for scheduled transfers done in inventory. Here you define landed costs the same way, with the exception of selecting the scheduled transfer transaction number instead of the PO number. The item's cost at the destination warehouse location is also updated based on the miscellaneous cost estimates and any actual invoices recorded. Rosetta Enterprise landed cost provides the following benefits. Accommodate landed costs for procurement and inventory transfer transactions. Prevent large understatement of landed cost inventory. Properly associate the extended costs back to each item. Accurately account for landed cost variances. Automatically generate journal entries from landed cost transactions. Manually capturing and tracking landed costs is inefficient and sometimes impossible with existing software packages. With Rosetta Enterprise landed costs, you have the necessary tools to provide more visibility on your supply chain's landed costs. Thank you.